Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back for my existing subscribers. Today's bit of news is kind of crazy. It's that Ashe is going to be losing her ACOG potentially coming this year for season 1. I was on Instagram and I was on @Vobry's page and saw that quick post, and you know sometimes they make troll posts and just quick meme things like, oh, ACOG's coming back to Jaeger. So I didn't think it was true, so I went over to the R6 website, and it is actually a fact that they are working on potentially removing it and trying to see if they can kind of balance out the game. So I'm going to read the description of what they wrote as to why they are doing what they are about to do. So above it states, removes R4C ACOG, right? Or ACOG from R4C. Ashe is very popular and very strong. Within the balancing team, we are challenging whether or not all attackers have ACOGs by default. They did something similar to this in the past. I'll go over it at the end. And feel as if Ashe is a great place to learn what impact removal of attacking ACOGs will have. Also, her R4C is currently picked 99% of the time, and this could help balance her weapon pick rate a bit more. So in the past, pretty much anybody can have an ACOG, and then because of Bandit and Jaeger being able to cover so much ground and go from so many different places all at once, like you can literally have a spawn peak on the east side of the map and then a spawn peak in the middle of the map within like 10 seconds because of how fast they were. So they took away the ACOGs just to create a more competitive environment, because a lot of times people were getting peaked and picked off before they even got into the map. Now, granted, we all know that entry is not guaranteed, or safe entry is not guaranteed into any map on Rainbow Six Siege, but it was a pretty big deal. And this right here, I think, could change the dynamic of Rainbow Six by a lot. I have been watching the pro leagues, and I've been seeing a lot more people using one-time sites. So I've seen a lot of holos this time around. But the fact that they might be removing the ACOG is crazy. There's a few more notes on here, so they're making some tweaks to Dokkaebi, a pretty big change to Capitao, so his effective range is going to be a lot bigger. He's also going to be able to, like, let's say if there's a video, I'll just link the description so you can kind of go and check it out yourself. But essentially he'll have a wider area where his flame arrow will go on, or his asphyxiation bolt. So to be a wider area that it can impact, and they're going to lower the damage because of that. And then another thing that I think is pretty neat, that with Dokkaebi is it's a nerf to her, but a good thing I think for everybody else. If she calls you and you go near a mute jammer, it will end the call. Also, the call will end after 18 seconds on its own. So if you didn't do anything, like if you don't turn it off because it's a 1v2 situation or something like that, it'll turn it off after 18 seconds. So the same thing from before, being in range of the mute jammer will prevent the call from going through. That's always been the same. But like I said, the new thing is walking into range of a mute jammer will hang up the phone call, and that's big. So if you have a mute, I think on top of getting the SMG 11, this is going to make him even more impactful on the everyday rounds of Rainbow Six Siege. All right, let me know what you thought about Ashe losing her ACOG, though. I mean, this shit was so crazy I had to make a video about it. I rarely ever do that, but it was pretty fun. I might do some more in the future, but crazy news. I can't imagine anybody else losing an ACOG, but it would be trippy. You guys be easy. I'll catch you in the next video.